Hi, my name is Naurah Jinan. I'm from room 5V44 and today I want to do my mid-test for my academic presentation about how be a good presentation. So let's start. So you have got to give a presentation. Fear not, it's easy when you learn from the past. Making and giving a stellar presentation is an art form, and here at B-Table we like to think. We know a thing or two about what makes a good presentation, so I will telling you become to be a good presentation. So making a good presentation starts with so how to make a good presentation? Making a good presentation starts with crafting the content, and no matter how compelling your message is, if you don't get it out of your brain and on the screen in a simple way, you'll be met with a sea of blank face. So where to begin? Okay, 1. Create an easy to follow structure. When it comes to what you have to say, break it down into 3 simple sections. Your presentation needs an introduction, body, and conclusion. What is conclusion? What is it? A compelling introduction. Your introduction needs to briefly a compelling introduction. Your introduction needs to briefly sum up what you are going to talk and what about and why it's useful and relevant to your audience. And over body evidence. The body of your presentation is where you hit them with the facts. Sum up with key takeaways. The conclusion is where you look back to your original statement and give the audience some key takeaways and how they can put into practice what they learn. And no more than 10 slides in total. Who want to see through page and page of slides? No one. That's who. By keeping your slide at 10 slides. And even if your presentation in 30 minutes long, you will give the audience a chance to digest the on-screen message in line with your talk. And 2. Limit the amount of copy on each slide. Less really is more, especially when it comes to making a good presentation. Too much text and the audience will just be reading the screen instead of looking at you and feeling the emotional impact of your message. And no more than 6 words per slide. Marketing king Seth Godin says we should have just 6 words per slide, and that's not a lot of copy. Choose your words carefully and rewrite until you will have got is just bright. And think bite-sized information. We call ourselves beatable a reason. Studies have shown that information is retained better when it's broken down into bite-sized chunks, and like video is a great way to learn, and research suggests it's 95% more compelling than text. And be savvy with design details. A good design can make a break presentation. If you haven't got the budget for a designer, tools such as Figma or Canva will help you make a great slides. And pixels or unsplash, overstunning royalty-free image. Use colors sparingly. Bright colors can dazzle, but too many can be off-putting. And be consistent with your phone. Consistent design makes you look more professional. And don't switch between caps and lower cans. Times News Roman and Comic Sans or 8 and 30 point text size. Stick with one font and one size throughout. You can vary the emphasis with your words later, but keep your on-screen text uniform for a more creative message. And format for perfection. A wonky line on a slide or badly pixelated graphic will put some people off, as it will look like you haven't tried very hard, or worse, then you just aren't very good. Make sure your text is aligned and neat like in the example below. And how to give a good presentation is have a strong opening and be different. You are doing a presentation about saving the frogs in Costa Rica. You open with an amazing story about the escape on bunch of bananas, and maybe ask a questions to the audience and tailor it to your audience. And be genius, like you can use a humor. Humor can be great for giving presentation, but get it off it feels like a stretch. Telling a humor story can break down any barriers, make you more likable, and make your message more memorable to your audience. And don't be afraid to mess up. The fear of making a mistake can make you inordinately nervous. So just be relaxed and open up and be vulnerable. Brand Brown, a researcher's presentation have amassed over 10 million views, says that sometimes the bravest and most important things you can do is just show up. So don't, just be yourself. And last, have a plan for a smooth delivery. Have a practice run through. There's nothing like reading it out loud to answer your message. Makes sense? Before you actually deliver it, try recording your presentation on the video. So this way you will be able to review. This way we'll be able to review with an accurate eye and notice whether your speech matches up with your slides, and it's also help you start out your own time. So maybe just it. Thank you for your so maybe just it. Thank you.